Hello, this video will teach you how to assemble a form document template using HotDocs. We will launch the assembly of the template from our HotDocs library, which is what we're looking at here. If you would like to know more about HotDocs libraries, see the video on starting HotDocs and the library window. Per the instructions in the user video, you should have already made the recommended changes to your HotDocs options to ensure a better user experience. If you have not done so, watch the user video first. For the purposes of this training, we will be demonstrating a single form document template assembly. I'm using the docx tutorial templates that's installed with your installation of HotDocs 11. And if you accepted the installation defaults, you can find this library in your HotDocs libraries folder. So we will be assembling the life insurance application, which is a form document template. That means that it's based on a PDF, and we've put the fields on the PDF graphical template and created a template out of it. So it will result in a PDF instead of a Word document. So we're assembling the life insurance application. We will to assemble, you can either double click on the shortcut link to the template or click the assemble button from the toolbar. I'm going to double click on the life insurance application, and we're first presented with the answer file dialog, where you get the choice of going with the new answer file, that's the default here, or you can open the answer file folder and find one that you have completed before. And you just select it and click open and it will come in. But we are going to use just a new answer file and click OK. Okay, just like with a text document template, you have the interview outline where you have the dialogues listed on the left, and then the contents of each dialogue appear on the right when you have focus on a particular dialogue. And then you also have the question summary and answer summary tabs. The dialogue outline here and the question summary and answer tabs I have covered in the video on assembling a text document template. So if you want a refresher about that, please go see that video on assembling a text document. Today we're working on assembling a form document. So what I would like to do is actually fill in the answers to the questions directly on the form, and you can do that from the form document tab. And sometimes the developer will set up a graphical based template so that you don't have the interview tab and you just complete the form directly on the face of the form like this. But when you do have the interview tab, you have the choice between the two. So we're going to click on the form document tab, and the first field that we're put into is the name field for the last, middle, and first middle initial. And you'll notice that I cannot type anything in here because it's got a wizard on this field that prompts me to enter the values that it wants, and then it will present the full name. So you click on the wizard off to the right, and we'll just enter the values for the middle name, the full name. And now, of course, what you're seeing is the employee information dialog, and we could continue going through these fields and completing and completing them, but I'm going to click finish, and you'll see that it will put the name in the field for me. And then you can just tab through the fields. You can select gender from the drop down, the date of birth. You can click on the calendar icon off to the right of the field, and then you just pick a year. And click OK. And then tabbing into the age field, you see that the developer set it up so that the age is calculated automatically. And then you press your tab key again, and you can complete the address. And we're simply typing in the field. So that's the street address. We can do a city. And I'm just tabbing through fields and completing the information required. You can see that on certain fields there's a pattern that requires digits for the phone number, and then now we're in a pattern for a social security number, and this also requires digits only. And then once you enter the digits, then they are parsed out over the different fields. Next, we have a marital status, and here you would just use your mouse to check on the box that's appropriate. And then you can tab through, and so we'll just say 300,000 for the coverage, and say, okay, so it looks like that field had a maximum and a minimum monthly contribution to the cash account, so maxed out at 50.